Hi anglers, this is Paul from Canadian Carpin Holidays. Just nice project to do, especially in the winter for Canada or North America. If you don't want to buy a marker pole system from the boys, obviously getting them shipped and is expensive because they're obviously 6 foot sections. This is all from Home Depot, Canada, and I made. That's a £7 weight. I made it out of concrete and just painted it black. As you can see, the adapters, everything's all in Home Depot. It all comes in the same stuff. And this is a 3/4 inch thread. Obviously, everything's stainless steel, so it all don't rust. And it's sunken inside. I made the shape out of 2 plastic containers at the dollar store, and then poured concrete and made that shape, with the eyelet all bolted into it when you pour it. So that was basically made for probably about $4, the whole thing, with a little bit of concrete, and obviously the molds are only $1.25. 2 bowls that fitted inside each other, nice like that. And obviously you can get any size bowl to make any size you want, but what I wanted it for was parts of the St. Lawrence where it's like 28 foot plus deep, and a lot of the North American reservoirs like Dowollo, and so you can be in the, again, 25 to 30 foot of water. So the marker with the bottle with a rope or a fishing line down to a weight. I think we've all been there and caught it up and snagged it and lost fish. I've lost some good fish doing that over the years, but now I've created this. So once you get the adapter there, this is the bottom pole, which is the same size adapter. You just screw onto there, which has the base. So when the line, when the fish kites with the line and it hits it and it slides up, then it misses anything like all these bolts at the bottom. All these bolts down here, it misses, so it basically just hits the pole and starts sliding up the pole. You don't want it, you don't want this exposed for the line, because I've done that and the line gets caught round here and then you're snagged at the bottom of this, and it's £7, which is not good. This way it's snag free, it just won't happen. The line will hit the tube and then slide up the tube, and then you can do as many sections as you want. I've got it at 35 feet max depth. I've made 3 tips, as you can see, different lengths, and sprayed them. You can spray them any colour you want. You have them black or whatever, but I like the yellows and the oranges that stand out pretty well. And also I made one which, like the way the tubes are, I'll show you the other end first. The tubes, obviously, they all come with this expansion, which is nice, because obviously the line will slide up and then it'll go up the bump. So it'll go up the bump and it'll just slide and jump to the next section, and then it just keep going until it flicks off the top. So getting back to the top, this is obviously the same bit, and I haven't glued this in yet, but I've made this, and this is a lock nut, English thread lock nut, aluminum, that's glued inside there. I made a cap and glued it inside, and then that's going to be glued into that pole, so it's flush like that. And then the Ridge Monkey light for their poles screws into the English thread, and it's black, and obviously it's shaped, and then it's got the photo sensor light built on it, so it turns on at night, automatically turns off in the morning for daytime, and it's rechargeable, which is the better one, I think, out of all the marker float lights and stuff. You can get the remote for it to turn it off and on if you want from the bank, can do, but at the end of the day you only be turning it off. We're going to turn it off in the night. North America, you don't need to. You need to see the marker all the time for baiting up, casting to, etc., because we get more bites than normally Europe, so we need the light on full time, I think, anyway. And the way I've made it all clip together is, if you look down this end, then you've got the this is what you get on kayaks, you know, like the paddle and the kayaks will clip together, which is, this is what it is. And this is stainless steel, and it's I think it's a 25 to 30 mil depth. Get them on eBay, get them into China, obviously online in China. Yeah, and it's spring loaded, and obviously you just drill your hole into your tube, and then you just insert them in so they pop in, and then now you've got the connector that connects that. And I've done them all, as you can see, and then obviously at the far end on the expansion bit, then you drill the hole. Obviously you put the tube in, mark up exactly where the hole needs to be, and then when the tube goes in there, it goes in and clips through, but the bump on this just about comes through because it's quite a thick gauge tube, which is very strong. You'll never break them, which I've experienced some of the ones that you buy pre-made from the companies, that it's a bit thinner, and when you lift them up and they bend, they're threaded all the way down, and the threads snap off, and then you're constantly buying. But this will never snap. It's impossible. You won't break it. So yeah, so once that obviously pops through on the other end, it pops through, but it only just shows the top of that coming through the pipe. So it's very smooth, and it's all round and smooth. So the line just touches that and just comes straight off it. It don't get caught on these things all the way up. Yeah, so it all clips together nicely. You can adjust it for 12 foot, you know, 24 foot and stuff like that, and so on. So yeah, and on the caps, on the top bits, I've got these caps that you'll get in the plumbing section of Home Depot. I think you get 3 in a little bag, 3 or 4 in a bag. I think it's 3 in a bag, and they're perfect to fit. This is the smaller one. You get up, I think this is like the 20 or 25 mil, and then you get like the 30 mil or 32 mil. This is the smaller one in the Home Depot section. I'll show you obviously the make of it and stuff. See, that's the make of it, and it's all obviously it's 1/2 inch. See, and I thought about taking the writing off, but then why? I mean, at the end of the day, who cares? I mean, you know, you can sand it off if you want to, but then I wanted it to keep it smooth and shiny for the line to slide up. So that way, this comes off eventually anyway. It starts to come off the writing, and who cares about the writing? So yeah, so I'm just saying that these are about $5 for a huge length. I think they come up 10 foot or something, but you can do them in 10 foot sections if you want. You know, you could do them in 4 foot sections, do them what you want. But I've done them in 6 foot. It's just easier to move around. If you want to put them in a rod bag, they fit at 6 foot. And if you're just using a van, constantly using a van, you could do them 10 foot and leave them all at 10 foot, and you've got less joints. You know, it's all entirely up to yourself, but that's the way I've done it. And then I've done a 5 foot, a 4 foot, and a 3 foot top, and just one I've done for the night. So if you're doing day sessions or so, or you're not bothered about casting through the night or whatever, you can use obviously the day ones, which are fine. But if you're doing, you know, if you're on a water where you're getting a load of bites through the night, and it's like obviously take time's night time, so you need to get accurate on top of the marker and so on, or you need to go out on the boat to unhook fish around the marker or bait the marker up, then I use the night one. The Ridge Monkey light is on order, so it's coming soon, but as long as you got the English thread in the end, it doesn't matter. It'll just screw into there and it'll fit just nicely, and it's rechargeable. So the Ridge Monkey light is rechargeable. So you just basically screw it in, screw it out, plug it in, recharge it, and screw it back in. And that way you make it into a photocell light for all through the night for that side of it. So I just thought I'd touch base with you anyway to show you what's what. That's how they come up. I think they come up in 7s. But if you want any information on where to get these from, if you're interested in making them, or you got any queries on any connector or size or so on, just fire it through YouTube to me, and I'll answer your questions and get you on this, because I think that way, look here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're probably looking 50, 60 bucks to make it. But if you shipped it from England, you're probably looking at 40 to 50 bucks to ship it, because it's 6 foot, it's over length. Yeah, and plus you've got to buy it, and I think they're about 125 sterling or 125 euro, depending where you're bringing them from. So yeah, so you're looking, it's a good winter project when you're not carping. You want to set something up, you know, and rake the benefits out of it when you obviously use it. You know, you can do it, or you can send off for ones pre-made. It's up to you how you want to play. But I thought I'll make them, and it works a treat. So I'll sign off. See you later, boys. Good luck for 2022 carping season in Canada.